sign, door to door to the neighbors in Chino. You know what he said? That's an abandoned house. He's gone. He doesn't want.
That's a lie.
No. Ruben Vives from LA Times is here. He went to my neighbors here. You can ask everybody in the alley, everybody in the block.
You're lying. ¡Usted no se haga! Usted no se haga. Y se lo puso sostengo a usted. Porque usted miente.
You guys are, with all due respect, you're asking for answers. The second, the council tries to address them, everybody else. We're not communicating really.
We want answers. Come on. Okay.
Allow them an opportunity to answer. If we're everybody shouting at each other, there's not going to be any clear communication. That's all I'm asking. Allow them to answer. Afford them the opportunity to answer.
Okay, go ahead. Okay, since you opened up your mouth first, I was going to go to you last, but you know what? I'll go to you first, okay? Do you know who Richard Alarcón is? Do you know who Richard Alarcón is?
Oh, yeah!
Get familiar with that name because he's going to be your cellmate. Yes, okay? Start writing booking numbers so you can put money in this book too, okay? Because that's where you're going to go. Into jail, mister.
May I?
Go ahead.
The story is his neighbor said that I've never seen it in the city where he claims to live. In my case, all the block. Why you guys take this time?
Policemen
are coming.
Druggies se venden for a nickel, okay? So if you have druggies down the alley vouching for you, you know what? A druggie's word is as good as all of your words right there. Money, talk, bullshit, walk. Okay? Hold on. I'm not done with you, mister. Tú te matas de Dios. Dices que eres un pastor. You, mister, have no godly ways, okay? And I'm not here to judge. I'm not here to judge because you know what? Your day will come. Okay? Now, I'm done with you. Okay? Now, council, the last meeting that we had, you guys were all ready with pen and paper getting ready to sign Mr. Pedro Cadilla's contract. Okay? Teresa Jacobo, you just said that you guys are still looking. Why would you sign a one-year contract if you are still looking?
That's right.
You just said it.
You just said it, miss.
It's in front of you.
Hold on. I'm not attacking you. Hold on.
Hay un lugar
Alright.
vacío.
So what do? You guys sign budgets? You guys don't read them? You guys pay money, obscene monies, and don't know the names Oscar Hernandez? Because every time someone asks you a question, you direct it to Pedro Cadillo. Why are you there? If you cannot address the community, why are you there? Have you even conducted a formal interview with Mr. Cadillo or anybody else for the CAO position? No? Let me show you, okay? Because I did some interview questions for Mr. Cadillo, okay? I'll do your jobs for you for free, people. I'm not going to charge the city, okay?
Thank you.
Mr. Cadillo, what are your long-range goals and objectives for the city for the 7 years or 10 years if you are to stay here? What are your long-term goals for the city?
I have short-term goals. I've been midterm. My immediate goal was one, pay the resignation and make certain that those administrators that were here taking advantage of the community.
So why haven't you done it?
One. Two, make certain that the severance packages that were bound by law were not going to overburden the city's budget. That's two.
Okay.
Three, make certain that we made public and that we complied, that we asked the controller to be here and that we complied with his audit to make certain that we started reversing some of the issues. For example, one, the exorbitant salaries needed to be public. We did that.
Okay.
Number two, something that we, for the first time ever, in public and online, okay, all the agenda, not just the little agenda that says A, B, C, and D, but the so that everybody would have access to that, okay? Next, we did that on Friday for the first time. My appointment was an emergency appointment, okay? My firm was asked to be here for the interim.
Okay.
We don't want
I
to.
have expressed, as of my colleagues, that I will not be a permanent solution.
We don't want you, interim.
Okay.
I'm here
Mentiroso.
have full access to city government. I'm also here to make certain that we address each and every one of these questions. I have been working diligently. I can't fix 17 years overnight. I've only been here in charge for a few weeks. We're working diligently to get all of those things that you're upset at, we're upset at. We're finding these things on a daily basis, and we're making those corrections immediately. You know?
Okay. Those are your short-term goals. What are your long-term
Because
goals
they will
if
fire
you
him.
sign the contract with your company?
No. The contract is for interim. There is no long-term for federal or Urban Associates here.
Okay, they were gonna sign a one-year contract last meeting.
It's at will. I can be at will.
Okay.
I can be terminated at any time.
Well, you terminated. Hey, you
It's with no
terminated.
benefit. It's with no any reimbursement whatsoever. We made that public. We made that public the last time. We made it public online on Friday. We're gonna make that public again today. I'm in one of the toughest positions that anybody would want to be in, but I'm trying to do the best that I can. I'm trying to be as transparent as possible.
Okay, since you bring up transparency, Mr. Carrillo, okay, how does the city want to demonstrate transparency? Why doesn't the city secure their own police department by giving them their contract?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
One of my first actions in the police department and the Police Officers Association to speak to this is making sure that we had an appointment, we had discussions, and that our number one goal is to bring back a memorandum of understanding. If you check with the Police Officers Association, they will tell you that both the city attorney and I are working to bring that back in a few weeks.
Okay, so the JPA and the sheriff are completely out of the
That
question.
has nothing
So they will not come into our city.
ma'am.
Answer the question.
I asked the question. This is an interview. This is an interview. When we go to an interview, I don't take my mom with me to answer questions. I'm asking Mr. Carrillo. This was an interview. This, people, is a formal interview. Take notes, you people.
Yeah, I don't see you taking
I
notes.
appreciate the fact that you're having an interview, but I thought I would remind the mayor that your time has expired.
No. In the interview, it's not expired, okay? I've never been to a 3-minute interview, okay?
Mr. Carrillo, answer the question, please. Thank you.
There is no predisposition on the sheriff or joint powers authority or on any regional policing. My number one mission is to negotiate in good faith with the Police Officers Association and to bring back to the City Council the options. My job is to work with the police department and come back with an MOU. That's my job.
Okay. Now, here's another question that I have, and this is probably the million-dollar question right now. What's going to happen with our with the property taxes that we were overcharged?
On Thursday night of last week,
Mm-hmm.
the controller and the city attorney discovered the overcharge or the overassessment. On
Correct.
Friday morning, in conjunction with the controller's office, we disclosed that there was an overassessment. State law provides direction on overassessment. When there is an overassessment, it must go back to local education.
That's right.
Hang on one second. That's not acceptable. Tonight, on our business, there is a resolution to immediately reverse the assessment to the legally allowable assessment that the state provides. In other words, we're going to comply with the law today.
Okay.
And in addition, we're going to work with the legislature to make certain that those rebates go back to the people
Okay.
of the city of Bell.
You're gonna
Now,
say,
here's my other question. Those
Sandra,
overassessments
need to
were
understand-
due
you have to
because
understand
of
that.
illegal tax
They need to
increases
tax
on the
everybody
people.
back.
Okay?
I understand.
Why are we
I
going to
understand.
pay for the
I have to
school
disagree with you on that, Sandra.
when you guys committed an illegal act? I want to know, why hasn't anybody been taken into custody? Why do we still have these people here after an illegal act has taken place on the taxpayers' dime?
tell you that on my watch, we've done and made good on a lot of reversals, and I'm going to continue to work on that.
Okay, so here's what I have a question on. Is the overassessment's gonna go to local schools?
That's right.
How much of that 2.9 is gonna come here locally to the city of Val before the money cows and LAUSD get money? Okay, because I'm sure they're gonna want to cut of that 2.9.
As far as I'm concerned today, it's not going to local schools.
Okay, that's what I want to hear from you.
Going to administration. That's not true.
And so,